Hello there, very good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News on TV1. For the news first, where the people come first. I'm Martin Satyanesan. Let's start off with a look at your headlines for this afternoon. Committee on Public Finance to decide on Sri Lanka's domestic debt optimization program. Protests continue against Aswasama Social Welfare Benefit Program. No revision in bus fares, says National Transport Commission. PUCSL to meet on reducing the electricity tariff. 19th Commander of the Sri Lanka Air Force assumed duties. Sri Lanka to play its first game of the Super 6 leg of the ICC qualifiers against Netherlands today. Now the stories in detail. The National Transport Commission has decided not to amend the bus fares. Shashi Velgamar, the chairman of the NTC, speaking to reporters on Friday, stated there would be no change in the minimum fare of 30 rupees. However, the All Ceylon Private Bus Owners Association stated that as per the national policy for bus fares, they are due to be given a price revision with effect from the 1st of July 2023. The Public Utilities Commission of Sri Lanka will meet on Friday to approve the CEB proposal to reduce electricity tariff.
A spokesperson for the Public Utilities Commission of Sri Lanka told News First that public consultations on the proposed tariff reduction concluded recently. The Ceylon Electricity Board had proposed to reduce electricity tariffs with effect from the 1st of July. According to the proposal, domestic premises and places of worship that use up to 30 units will see a reduction of 23%. Hotels and industries will see a tariff reduction between 29% to 40%.
The Committee on Public Finance, or COPF, will meet on Friday to discuss Sri Lanka's domestic debt optimization program. The Super 6 qualifier match between Netherlands and Sri Lanka will commence in Bulawayo in a short while from now on. Let's cross over to the toss and continue with the news. The Committee on Public Finance, or the COPF, will meet on Friday to discuss Sri Lanka's domestic debt optimization program.
Chairman of the Committee on Public Finance, Dr. Harshadi Silva, said that the COPF met on Thursday and consulted the views from multiple factions with regard to the country's domestic debt optimization program. He said that the DDO program impact on the Employees Provident Fund was also discussed at length on Thursday. Sri Lanka's domestic debt optimization program will be debated in Parliament on Saturday. SJB MP Nalin Bandara told News First that the party will vote against the domestic debt optimization program in Parliament.
Some of the beneficiaries who were excluded from the Aswasama Social Security Benefit Program continue to protest on Friday.
A protest took place opposite the Morato Pradeshya Sabha on Friday morning against the exclusion of some of their beneficiaries from the Aswasama Social Security Benefit Program. A similar protest took place opposite the Bulletin Pradeshya Sabha as well.
Sri Lankan authorities have taken measures to set up regional committees to probe the appeals and objections that are filed with regard to the Aswasama Social Security Benefit Program. Retired Ministry Secretary Kamal Padmasiri, a member of the Aswasama Social Security Benefit Program, told News First that the district secretaries have been vested with the powers to appoint the said committees.
Around 400,000 appeals and objections have been received with regard to the Aswasama Social Security Benefit Program. Retired Ministry Secretary Kamal Padmasiri, a member of the Aswasama Social Security Benefit Board, told News First that appeals and objections can be filed until the 10th of July.
The Sri Lanka United National Businesses Alliance convened a media briefing to discuss issues faced by the local businesses.
We too requested for the debt to be restructured for a certain period so that we can recover our businesses. There was only 10% that actually listened to us. It is a cause of concern on whether there is one law in the country. The government has one law. Those who can afford get one law, and we, the backbone of the country, experience another.
Air Marshal Udeni Rajapaksa assumed duties as the 19th Commander of the Sri Lanka Air Force. Air Marshal Udeni Rajapaksa was accorded a Guard of Honour by the Air Force Colour Wing prior to taking charge of the Sri Lanka Air Force as its 19th Commander. President Ranil Wickremesinghe, in his capacity as the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, promoted Air Vice Marshal Udeni Rajapaksa to 3-star rank of the Air Marshal with effect from today. Air Marshal Udeni Rajapaksa is considered the first Air Force commander from Ananda College, Colombo. He joined the General Sir John Kothalavala Defence Academy in Ratmalana as an officer cadet on 6 October 1988 as part of the 6th Officer Cadets intake. He shouldered the esteemed appointment of Chief of Staff in the Air Force Headquarters from 27 September 2022 to 29 June 2023 before being appointed as the Commander of the Air Force.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure.
In more local news, Sri Lanka's Finance Ministry has agreed to immediately dispatch funds necessary for monthly medicine imports. The Health Ministry said that around $13 million are required to import medicines on a monthly basis.
Medicine imports to Sri Lanka faced serious challenges due to the non-availability of funds. A spokesperson for the Ministry of Health said that a meeting took place with the Ministry of Finance recently and an agreement to release funds was reached. The spokesperson noted that as per the agreement that was reached, measures will be taken to immediately import medicines that are in short supply. At the same time, the Ministry of Finance has also agreed to release funds to settle 30 billion rupees in dues to the suppliers.
There has been a reduction in the dengue patients reported in the country. The Director of the National Dengue Control Unit of the Ministry of Health, Dr. Nalin Aryaratna, stated that few weeks ago, more than 400 dengue patients were reported daily.
At present, the number of dengue patients reported daily has dropped to between 200 and 250. Dr. Nalin Aryaratna says that the number of patients reported has decreased as a result of the mosquito control programs that have been implemented for the past few weeks. The number of dengue patients reported so far this year is 48,768. 10,713 dengue patients have been reported from the Gampaha district and 10,449 dengue patients have been reported from the Colombo district. Meanwhile, the number of high-risk MOH divisions for the spread of dengue has reduced to 61.
From that, we bring to a close this edition of Lunchtime News on TV1. For details of these stories and much more, simply log on to our website www.newsfirst.lk and also our social media handles Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. For the News First, where the people come first, I'm Martin Satyanesan. You take care and have a nice day.